Welcome back to Roguelike Roulette, everybody. I don't know. It's roulette time. Let's spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Slay the Spire Part 3.
Oh, I thought we were gonna finally get an Isaac.
I thought so too for a second. That's really funny. We've been getting that one more than any of the others, for sure.
Has any of the other ones had a second parter yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so. But yeah, we'll load up Slay the Spire. Wait, what did that just say? I've played 69 hours. All right. We are playing our third unlocked character here, the Defect.
Are we all, do we have all the characters unlocked?
Apparently the fourth one just unlocks when you get the third one.
I guess.
We'll deal with her next time.
Robot.
So this is the Defect.
A robot.
The Defect is a very odd character.
Yo, it's baby girl.
Yeah. We'll just check the map. We could potentially get a 1 HP elite. I don't really think that's worth it, but I'll still go for the 1 HP early floors just in case. We could go up this way maybe. Yeah, sure. So the Defect, their main thing is they have these orbs. Their starting relic gives them 1 lightning orb. But there are also frost orbs, dark orbs, and plasma orbs as well. And we'll deal with those once we get to them. The lightning orb will just automatically do 3 damage to a random enemy at the end of every turn.
Okay. So it's like, that one's just extra damage.
Yeah. So if I attack here and we end turn, voila, it killed that guy for me. Crazy.
What does the 3 next to it mean?
The 3 is how much damage it will do.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a couple interesting cards already. Hologram is pretty simple. It just takes a card from your discard pile and puts it back into your hand and gives you a tiny bit of block. Recursion evokes your next orb, and then basically replaces it immediately. So evoking is like every orb has like a passive effect, and then an effect when you actually evoke it, but when you evoke it, it gets rid of it.
Okay.
So with the lightning, it just does a little more than double the damage all at once.
Okay.
So we could do that, and then it immediately replaces it with another lightning orb. So it's like we never lost it in the first place. And then this one gives us 1 frost, and frost is like lightning, but it gives us block instead of doing damage. So I'll go with that one. I like a little bit of early game safety.
Ooh, scary. So scary.
So yeah, if we play that, voila, we have a frost, and it will give us 2 block at the end of every turn, which isn't like crazy, but it's whatever. Our 2 unique starting cards here, by the way, are Dual Cast, which will evoke our next orb twice. And we have Zap, which channels 1 lightning. That just adds another orb. So lot of orbs. If we evoke this twice, you'll see it does 8 damage and then 8 damage again before it disappears. Claw is a meme pick, because every time you use it, it makes every claw in your deck do more damage permanently for like the rest of the fight. So if you have a lot of claws, it's good, and if you have only 1 or 2, it's kind of garbage.
It just takes up space.
Yeah. Hello World will just add a random common card into your hand every turn. This is bad. Don't ever take this card. And then Streamline is also kind of a meme card. It deals 15 damage, and then the next time you pull it, it only costs 1 energy instead of 2, and then after that it's free. But like using it initially is kind of costly. I'm going to take the claw just, you know.
Funny.
Yeah. In case we find another one. Oh, well, we always take the golden idol here. The golden idol makes enemies drop 25% more gold.
Okay.
And that's just good. And then we have 3 options for like a penalty for taking it. We can get a curse card. We can take 18 damage, or we can lose 6 max HP. Since we haven't taken any damage yet, I'm totally fine with doing that. HP is a little bit harder to get back on this character compared to something like the Ironclad, obviously. But there are ways. Here's another option. We can either get gold and lose HP, or lose a little bit of gold. Because we have Golden Idol, I'm not really so worried about it. Hi, Jawworm. Bye, Jawworm.
Oh, he did.
Okay, so this deals 7 damage and channels a lightning, so it's just straight up better than Zap. This is free and applies 1 vulnerable when you use it, but it's worth noting that vulnerable does not factor into how much damage orbs do.
Okay.
So it's like Bash, but only for cards that are not like orb based. And then stack here will give us block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile.
That sounds a little problematic.
It's good late game when you have a lot of cards to put in your discard pile. Right now we only have 12 cards in our whole deck. So that's not really the play. I like Ball Lightning here. Honestly, it's a little risky to even take this elite right now. I'm okay with this.
You're not worried about this, friend?
Yeah, this friend, I feel like we have enough offensive presence to deal with him. It's our blocking that's kind of the issue with this deck right now. Because we have no defensive options outside of like 1 Frost Channeler and our basic defend cards.
Okay.
It is worth noting that dual cast, even though it does damage with like evoking lightning orbs, it is still a skill because it doesn't do damage on its own.
Okay.
So it will make this guy do more damage to us, and I'm not liking that. Well, this is just a terrible hand for us.
He's so grumpy.
He is. Okay, well, we'll just dual cast, I guess. I know I just passed up on that, but like now we kind of have to. Because we need to get some damage out there. Stat. Okay, and we're good. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn.
Whoa.
Very good for just in general. Chaos will channel a random orb, which is interesting, but not necessarily always good. If you have no block, gain 11 block. That one's pretty nice, especially because I just said we're kind of bad at blocking right now. And this just does a little damage to everyone and draws a card. I'll avoid the shop for now. I'm just going to stock up for the next floor shop, I guess. Oh, there's the dead rat.
Friend.
So yeah, auto shields almost blocks these 2 guys combined on its own, which is pretty sick. So you might be wondering, what happens if we try to orb? What happens if we try to add an orb when we're already full on orbs? And the answer is it like cycles all of them forwards 1.
Okay.
And it evokes the frontmost one to get rid of it.
That seems helpful if you just want to cycle through some stuff.
Yeah. And if you have a bunch of stuff that evokes, like, you can basically just keep evoking stuff, and it's better than just having it there passively. Most of the time, anyways.
the robot friend, their body is also an orb.
Yes.
Orb.
That is their cracked core thing.
Is it full of Kool-Aid?
No, it's full of lightning.
Oh.
This machine learning card, I'm gonna be real, I don't understand why it's a rare card. It's like kind of mid for a power. And honestly, I would prefer to just have Cold Snap here because that is another method of channeling.
Oh, it's a cultist.
It is.
He's waving his sticks and he's got his little toilet paper poopy foot.
Mm-hmm. I'll block that, sure. Yeah, sure. I was kind of debating on whether or not I even wanted to bother with blocking that guy's attack, but we're getting a little low on health.
I'm tall.
Oh, you're so tall.
I think it's because the seat's really high up.
Mm.
Maybe? I don't know. Can you adjust the seat height?
You can. It's like not something you can do while sitting on it, but you can do it.
Then I will stay tall.
Yeah, you have to like flip the whole thing upside down. It's a whole process. There we go. Now we're blocking that attack, and we can just bonk.
Bonk. Did. Oh.
And now we drew all these cards because we only played 3 cards last turn. Hi, Estelle. You want to say hi?
You want to say hi? Oh, you just want to. Bonk. Bonk. Bye-bye.
Okay, boom. That was Cultist. We get an Ancient Potion, which gives us 1 artifact. I don't know if we've run into that yet, but it will basically like negate 1 status effect.
Okay.
So on some fights, it's completely useless. On some fights, it's kind of okay. And on some fights, it completely like destroys their whole gimmick.
So how does the defect Sippy Potion?
That's a good question. Add a random power card into your hand is like okay. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's whatever. Whenever you play a power card, draw 1 card. This character in general just has a lot of power cards that synergize well with each other. Or we could just take another Ball Lightning. And honestly, I'm okay with that because now our DPS is kind of going crazy. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP.
Oh.
So that's some free healing all on its own. Don't even have to do anything.
Again, how does he consume? Or they consume?
I don't know.
Don't think about it too hard. It just does.
Got a random shop.
Oh.
This is what I had in mind when it came to healing originally. At the end of combat, just heal 7 HP whenever you play that power, which is nice. We get another claw. We got another claw.
You could get that moon on the bottom, the moon bong.
Yeah, that is a cultist potion, and it just gives us... It keeps adding strength at the end of every turn, just like they do.
I see.
Which is not super useful for this specific character because it doesn't scale up orb damage.
Okay.
This is also a method of channeling dark, which would be neat.
I saw the panche or pancha.
I think it's Panic.
Okay, I thought it said pancake.
Nah.
Oh, look at Yoshi.
Oh, Yoshi's invisible.
Yoshi.
Vinny, you have a hole in your chest. I love you.
Look at the brick. Oh, it's gone.
The brick?
It was a brick of audio.
Oh.
Yay!
I'm gonna remove a strike.
Yay!
Because strikes are fucking terrible on this character.
Okay.
Like, most of the time. Because most of the time what you're gonna want to do is just, like, do orb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, normal attacks are kind of not the strat. I could take self-repair.
I like this sold out. Oh no.
I'm not going to take self-repair because we have meat on the bone, and that should be good enough for now. Right now, it just kind of bloats up our deck, I think.
And meat on the bone is passive.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the boys.
Yes. Okay, so these are all gremlins.
I love them.
Yes. Have we seen them yet on one of these?
I think so. I think these are gremlins I don't recognize. I think there's a slightly different
Okay.
gaggle of them.
Yeah. So this is a shield gremlin. He will provide block for other gremlins.
I think it's funny. He's all the way in the back.
Yeah. It's random where they end up.
Mhm.
These two guys are mad gremlins, and they do the least amount of damage, but whenever you damage them, they do 1 more damage. And then this guy is a gremlin wizard, and he doesn't do anything for 2 turns, and then he lets out a big attack on turn 3.
He's just kind of confused, or is he charging up?
No, he's charging up.
I think there was a gremlin who was my favorite, and I can't remember what it was.
It was the sneaky gremlin, I think.
Oh, the boy. I'm gonna look him up to make sure. This is very important. I like the gremlins. Speaking of gremlins, our gremlin is having a bath.
Yo. But yeah, the nice thing with mad gremlins is if you just kind of ignore them and then wait for last to deal with them, they're not really a threat. Because they don't, like, naturally scale damage.
Oh yes, it's the sneaky gremlin. Because he does a little dance.
Also, look. Wait for it.
Oh,
Here it comes.
he's gonna blast you.
He is.
I also like how sad the shield gremlin is.
Yeah. So he's doing 25 damage this turn.
Whoa, he could almost kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, Gremlin Wizard, honestly, he's no joke if you have, like, low damage.
It's like, don't underestimate these little guys. Are you also, would you say, are you in a good spot health-wise, in your opinion?
Yeah, I'm reasonably well off.
Okay. I just didn't know, because, like, that to me looks like, oh gosh, but I didn't know.
I might want to heal up before Slime Boss.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a thing and I completely forgot to show you it, and I don't even know where it is anymore.
Well, what the heck, man?
It was someone, I think their Elden Ring character, and it looked like Wolverine, and it had like claw hands and everything.
Oh no, you showed me that.
Oh, and their name was Spider-Man. I was just thinking of that because the Mad Gremlins have the little claws.
Yeah.
Sleep. Shoot.
Nah, I'm gonna smith.
Oh.
So upgrading claws is just bad because it doesn't increase like the amount of damage increase. It just like puts it ahead by 1 cycle, which is not really what we're looking for. Honestly, upgrading either of these two is really good. Because right now Zap is just like objectively worse than Ball Lightning, but if we upgrade it, then it costs 0.
Oh. And it's just like,
yeah, and then we can also upgrade this to cost 0, which is good because most of the time when it shows up, you want to play it.
I feel like dual cast is better then.
Dual cast is probably better.
Are you sleeping? Are you going to bed down there? Oh, she's so evil.
Are you gonna wake up at 4 in the morning and be a little terrorist?
Yeah.
Aha, see? Free dual cast already coming in handy.
This dude has no shoes.
Yeah.
That's why he's stealing money from you so he can buy shoes.
Yo, he's trying to buy Air Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this potion to draw 3 cards because I don't want to lose any more money or health.
The Minecraft potion.
I could get a self-repair anyways.
Cool.
I don't think I want either of these.
The Doom and Gloom and boot sequence.
Yeah.
Would self-repair be bad, or do you think it's just gonna bloat your deck?
I don't think I need it, honestly. I think Meat on the Bone is doing work right now.
Okay. Well, I want to hold her while she sleeps, but she's probably not gonna like that. Should I
Probably not.
Should I try?
No.
She's a baby. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yay!
I was feeling kind of cruddy earlier, but like I'm feeling okay now.
Yay! Remember to drink water.
Yeah.
If you have water,
Drink it.
drink it.
Right now.
If you don't have water, go get some.
Also that.
Hey, look at, I have a giant water bottle. Giant water bottle.
I have a slightly less giant water bottle.
With a Zelda sticker. He has a bigger water bottle, he's just not using it.
Yeah. The ice melts in it faster, and I like my water to stay really cold.
Otherwise, it ruins the feng shui.
Yeah. The vibes are off. We'll dual cast, we'll do a strike, and we win. Cool.
Dead. FTL.
Yeah.
Go for the eye. Ouch.
Yeah, this card's kind of weird. It's like not usually that good. But it synergizes really well with like a couple specific cards that we don't have.
It seems kind of nice because it's like puny damage, but it's basically free damage.
Yeah. Barrage is like okay damage. But if you get a way later on to get more orb slots, it becomes even better.
You could just like have a ton of, how many orb slots can you get up to?
I don't know. I know there is a cap because I've hit it before.
Can you have unreasonable amounts of orbs?
It's like 15 or something like that.
Okay.
Like it's a lot.
So if you had a ton of orbs,
Yeah.
like you're saying, I was just wondering what a ton of orbs meant.
Yeah, maybe it's like 10. I don't know.
A lot. More than you would think.
Yeah. I'm going to skip out on these. They're all okay, but not really necessary at the moment.
Not gonna work for you for now.
Yeah, and I'll just upgrade Zap because honestly I feel okay about dealing with Slime Boss right now. And now it's Slime Boss.
Ooh,
Okay.
So gooey.
We start off with both claws, which is a good start.
He has onion. Oh, onion gone.
That was his I'm gonna goop ya.
Mm.
I'll just wait until next turn. As long as I can get him below 70 HP, I'm not taking damage this turn.
Oh.
Because that will interrupt his attack and make him split instead.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do one of these, and then we'll dual cast, and there we go. And now we just deal as much damage as we can. I'll even play this duplication potion. So
Is just dealing as much damage as you can before he splits helpful?
yeah, because whatever HP he ends up at, that's what so like right now he's at 38 HP. Now these guys are at 38 HP.
Okay, do they split anymore?
Yes, they have one more split to them.
So it's just like do as much damage as you can before they split.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise you might be in a little bit of a fuggy uggy.
Yeah, it makes these guys just exponentially easier. Because otherwise you could end up with these guys having 70 HP.
Yeah.
And then you end up with small slimes that could have 35, and it's just a whole thing.
I think I've talked about this before, but in the final boss for the original Paper Mario, Bowser does this thing where I don't know. I think there was a cap on how much health a character can have in that game. Like their bar, I think could go to 99.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had like 3 scripted heals throughout the fight to like prolong his health.
That's whack.
So it was hard because I just didn't know if he would just keep healing forever. And then I figured out eventually.
It's me fighting Gil in Street Fighter 3 for the first time.
Yeah, it's just hard. Once you figure it out though, then you just gotta like figure out how to ration things and skills and such.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just weird health shenanigans.
Yeah. Bad RNG on what the lightning decided to hit. If they had hit that guy, I wouldn't have taken damage there. But it's okay. I don't mind. And now the claws are doing good damage, but, you know, it's too late. So if we had 3 claws, it would be like an acceptable amount of claws. Okay.
You might get another one soon.
These are all really interesting cards.
Okay.
So Creative AI will add a random power card into your hand at the start of every turn.
Okay.
These can stack up and become ridiculous.
Okay.
Because it can also pull more creative AIs. It can also pull buffers, and buffer is really good. It just prevents the next time you would lose HP.
Oh God, that's like it does 2 of your thingies, but like, dang.
Yeah, and it's not just for that turn. Like, when you play it, it's just whenever you lose HP the next time in that whole fight, it just negates it completely.
So if you play it and then for some reason the guy doesn't hit you.
Yeah, you can play it on a turn where you're completely safe, just as like a just in case for whenever.
So like that one, like the shell friend who like the first like 3 some turns, he doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, that would be a perfect time to set it up.
Okay.
And also it negates any amount of damage. So like Slime Boss doing like 35 damage to us there totally would have been ignored. And more importantly, you can upgrade this card so it prevents the next 2 times you would lose HP, which is absurd.
Does it change how much it costs at all?
No, it still costs 2.
I feel like that's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's just because like this is a really strong card.
Mm-hmm. The one thing that it's bad at is protecting from multi-hits or from hits that you can partially block, but not all the way. So like if you can get like 11 block in a turn, but the enemy's doing 12 damage and you get 11 block, it's effectively wasting this card on like 1 HP.
I see.
That being said, it's still really good. And then All for One is good specifically because we have claws. It puts all 0 cost cards from your discard pile into your hand. So if we've already played both of our claws and then we use this, it puts it back into our hand and then we can play them again.
So which one are you going to do?
I don't know.
Also, I think All for One card, just the name and like the character stance is based on My Hero Academia.
It very much might be.
I don't know much about that, but I did watch like I think the first 2 seasons, but I remember Jack because it was like I was like in high school. Now I'm old.
So here's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
We've got meat on the bone. That's keeping us relatively healthy for now. So I don't think buffer is necessarily super important. All for One, if we had 3 claws or like more 0 cost cards, like it would bring back Zap and Dual Cast, I guess. But if we had like another claw, then it would be worth it. I think Creative AI is definitely the most fun option here, but it's also the riskiest. So I'm going to go for it.
I spent like multiple minutes discussing the pros of the other 2 cards. You picked the one we didn't talk about super much.
Well,
You talked about it, but...
Okay, so this is interesting. This is a character-specific relic. Replaces Cracked Core, so we no longer get 1 lightning at the start of every combat. If you end your turn with any empty orb slots, channel 1 Frost.
Okay.
So it's definitely a lot more defensive, but it benefits you more over the course of a fight instead of right away.
Okay.
And then our other options here, double the effectiveness of potions, which is nice, but we've only got 1 potion. Having 2 artifact would be nice for some fights, I guess. This lets us transform 3 cards and then upgrade them, which is kind of like a wild card option. I would personally just get rid of these 3 strikes. But it's random what we end up with.
Okay. So, I don't know. I feel like the ice cores.
I think the ice core as well.
Ooh, what is that?
That is the automaton boss.
Okay. That's timely. 'Cause you're a
It
robot
is.
too.
Yep. So I'm going to go out of my way to take as many question marks as I can on this floor, actually.
So you can maybe get stuff.
I am looking for a very specific event that has a unique option if you have Golden Idol. We'll see it if it comes up. Okay, this guy just stacks block forever. His block never goes away. So...
Just slam him.
Yeah. The problem is he does eventually start doing like a pretty decent amount of damage.
50 block.
Yeah. I mean, I'll channel one of
He
those.
seems annoying.
Oh, he is. I hate this enemy. Honestly, I could play creative AI right now. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
See what happens.
Yeah, sure. You'll see how out of control this can get, I promise.
Oh, guess what I have in my pocket?
What do you have in your pocket?
A cat treat. From the
Yo, sick.
I'm gonna give it to the cat.
Free cat treat.
I just put a bunch in my pocket so I wouldn't have to open the container
Yeah.
and get all riled up.
So the power card we pulled, by the way, is Storm. Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning.
Oh. Ba-dum.
So obviously we're going to be getting 1 power card every turn. That being said, I don't like taking 20 damage. So I'm going to be more worried about defending on this one.
Valid.
I'm just going to claw. We'll auto shields.
See, but if you had that barrier thing.
True.
I'm just teasing you.
Okay, so we're only losing 6 health. That's not the end of the world.
Our orbs have different faces.
Yeah, I don't know what their whole deal is. They're a spheric guardian. I don't know what that means.
He's a sphere.
True. The one bad thing about creative AI is if you choose not to play a power card, it does stay in your discard pile. So like eventually they pile up.
Do the cards eventually go away?
When you play them, they go away because they are
yeah.
power cards.
Yes.
At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Sure.
Wow.
I'll just dual cast here. Okay, we do a little bit of blocking. And see, this is a situation when heat sinks is actually good. Whenever you play a power card, draw 1 card. Sure, I'm going to be playing a lot of those. We play another claw, we do a little bit of blocking. And bam, we blocked all the damage. Huzzah. Okay, now things are getting interesting.
In a bad or good way?
I don't like this card, personally. Bias Cognition, gain 4 focus. Focus, see all of these numbers on these orbs? Focus is basically strength for orbs.
Okay.
So this gains 4 focus, so it would make all of these numbers go up by 4.
Okay.
At the start of your turn, you lose 1 focus every turn. So it's really good in the short term, and then it gets weaker to the point where your orbs do nothing anymore. And I don't like that part.
That seems dumb.
It can be helpful. Honestly, since this guy is so close to done, it's maybe not the worst idea, but...
Because it won't carry over.
Yeah. I'll play it, and then we'll do a Storm here. We'll play a Zap. We'll do a Claw. We'll do a Lightning.
Oh, and he's finally...
Yeah, there we go. So, like, it's good there, but, like, if that fight had gone on for 4 more turns, then...
That would have been bad.
Yeah. See, like, you might think Storm would be good now because I have creative AI, but like, if creative AI is going to pull up Storm for me anyways, sometimes.
I pick it.
Right. I could also take Beam Cell because having vulnerable for the claws is okay, but like, the claws aren't really our focus right now. They're kind of just like a nice thing that happens sometimes. We can either gain some gold or gain a lot of gold, but also get a curse.
What's the curse?
The curse is regret. At the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. Which is bad. Just unequivocally.
Just get the gold.
Yeah. Technically, there's a shop right here, and I could have paid to remove it, but I want to remove strikes also.
You can pay to remove shops? Or no, the curse. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I was confused what you meant, but now I know. You can play Defragment, which is Tetris.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Defragment is an actual good card.
Oh.
Because it just gains one focus with no downside. That's one of the best things that creative AI can pull, I think, because it can theoretically, I mean, these can stack forever. Thread and Needle is interesting here. Start each combat with 4 plated armor, which is kind of like Metallicize from the Ironclad, where it just gives you shield automatically.
Okay.
In case we wanted to be even more defensive.
But you're planning on... Are you going to remove a card?
I will remove a card. So now we can't afford that anymore.
I just was looking at your money and the thread needle, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm tempted to take Defragment.
I mean, it's really cheap.
Yeah, it's on sale. Yeah, sure. Whatever. That'll probably be the next thing I upgrade, because when you upgrade it, it gives you 2 focus. And now we go to more question marks. Hey, look, a free chest. Bottled Lightning. Now I get to choose one of these to start every combat with. Which is super cool.
I think... Dual Cast Plus is what you're going to pick.
I'm thinking of Cool-Headed.
Oh.
Because at the start of each combat, I don't have any orbs to dual cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not quite.
No, it's okay. There's like a learning curve to this character, especially compared to the other 2 we've seen so far. Where it's like, so many of these mechanics are like kind of weird and abstract.
That's another bird friend.
I am playing my ancient potion here.
Oh, is he cringe?
Having one artifact here completely negates this enemy's whole gimmick.
Oh, what is his gimmick?
So
I know we fought one before. I think.
Yeah, I think turn 2 or 3, they'll give you a debuff for the rest of the fight. That's like whenever you play a card that isn't an attack, it just adds 1 dazed into your draw pile.
Oh.
And so, like, that makes it way harder to defend and stuff. So I'm just not going to deal with that. Easy. Bam. Turn 1, already full on Frost Orbs. That's pretty nice. See, here comes the debuff.
He's got the onion.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean by that?
I do. We played Defragment. Now all of these are blocking for 3.
Whoa. The green is chives. I think I've made that joke before, but whatever. It's funny.
Maybe.
I look at it. I'm like, yep.
I don't remember if you've made that joke before, to be fair.
Oh, he's angry. Oh, his cloak eye shined.
He's not doing anything this turn, so we might as well just claw and then play creative AI.
What is he called again?
He's called the Chosen.
Board sacrifice. Or I don't know. I don't know what they do to summon board.
I don't know. Storm.
I feel like birds should be weak to lightning.
This is true. Technically, so you know, like the tiny green birds that were giving me trouble that one time?
Yeah.
lightning is really good on them because it ignores like their damage multiplier thing, and it just does damage to them.
Oh,
which is cool. Speaking of cool, I am going to block a whole lot. There we go. And now I can play Storm safely. We get a machine learning, which I might as well play. Pull some of those. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I might just go all out offense on this instead of trying to block anything because I want him dead.
I want that twink obliterated.
Me, but at the Chosen right now. We'll do an auto shields, I guess. Actually, playing strike. No, it wouldn't have been enough because I'm weakened. Never mind. I would have been short by like 1 damage. I don't know why I drew so many cards there. That was crazy. We get a block potion. That's nice. Compile driver is interesting. It deals 10 damage and you draw 1 card for each unique kind of orb you have.
So if you had like 3 ice, it would just be 1?
Yes, but if you have an ice and a lightning, you draw 2.
Okay.
Okay, I'm skipping all these cards. I don't want them.
Okay, cringe. Cringe cards.
This fight kind of worries me at this point.
Why?
We don't have like great methods of scaling right now.
So like making our attacks hit harder than just the base card?
Yeah. We do have a method in creative AI if we get lucky. And the problem with specifically Bronze Automaton is on turn 2, his little like mini orbs will take the most valuable card in your draw pile and hold on to it until they are dead.
Oh god.
And right now the only rare card we have is Creative AI. So if we don't pull Creative AI in 2 turns, there's a very high chance we lose that fight.
Oh god. Is it just because you've been having bad card draws, or is it just because we've been not focusing in on something?
I haven't seen a ton of cards that have really stood out to me. I think Defragment is a good start. And if we could just get like 3 more of those, we would be okay.
Question mark.
Yeah, question mark. We did not get the thing. But this is interesting. So this is bird cultists. We join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 caw, caw, caw. You eye a donation box. You can either get 99 gold or a ritual dagger. I'm covering up the ritual dagger with the face cam. It costs 1 energy. It is an attack that deals 15 damage, and if it kills an enemy, this card permanently does 3 more damage.
Oh, dang.
But you can only play it once per combat because it exhausts.
That seems kind of sketch. Or like difficult to use, possibly.
It's difficult to use, but at worst, it is a one-off 15 damage for 1 energy, which is still not bad.
Okay.
So I will take it. We stay in line out of fear to see what will happen. Eventually you are face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Caw, caw, caw. You chant too. Why not? Don't ask me how the robot bleeds.
It's the lightning blood.
It could be.
Or I guess now it's ice blood.
See, I could upgrade Defragment, and that's definitely something I'm going to do eventually. I could also upgrade Ritual Dagger, so every time it kills, it upgrades damage by 5. And it's better to do that early, so that way it can really stack up. Like, I've gotten to the heart with this thing, and it does, like, 60 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is, like, really nice. We'll go all in on the meme. Why not?
Friends.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're friends with you. They're friends with each other, though.
They are friends with each other. They are very much not friends with me. I hate them. In case you missed it last time, the easiest way to deal with this is to target this guy first, because most of the time he just shields the Mystic, and that just prolongs the fight more. I'm not going to play creative AI here because I want to live.
She also doesn't have shoes. They have a struggling shoe economy in the tower.
They really
in
do.
The Spire, I mean.
Well, maybe they're just like really fancy white shoes, you know?
Well, like it's the same color as her skin.
Oh, yeah. It could be skin-colored shoes.
Do you ever wear skin-colored shoes?
You ever seen, like, leggings?
Well, those aren't shoes.
Well, I guess. You ever seen ballerina flats? I'm just saying it's possible, okay?
I'm just bullying you because it's funny.
Yeah, I know.
Kill them.
We'll cold snap, and then we'll ball lightning, and then we'll zap. And that is exactly how much block we need. Nice. See, this is what I mean by, like, cycling through a bunch of orbs. Because that's way better than just getting a couple block, you know? This would have been a great turn for creative AI to show up.
Oh. Her staff bothers me.
Why?
I think it's just because it's shaped weird. It's asymmetrical.
Yeah,
And for some reason, that bothers me.
I see.
So you should kill her.
I will, eventually.
What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was just going to say, because they're not attacking me, I can play creative AI safely.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh. Oh.
Let me see if I can get his HP low enough. I can. Say hello to the Ritual Dagger. Huzzah. And now we just dual cast so we don't take any damage. We play heat sinks.
Now the Ritual Dagger in the next fight will do 20 if you get it.
Actually, we can see it right there. If we had a way to, like, bring it back from the exhaust pile, but this character doesn't have anything like that.
What character is best for that?
The Ironclad has a card called Exhume that lets you bring something back from the exhaust pile.
From the dead.
Yeah. Sure, we'll play machine learning. Do one of those. Technically, the optimal play here is to stall for time and hope that creative AI gives us self-repair, but the odds of that happening are very slim, and also I don't want us to be here for, like, super long.
Valid.
Charge battery is just like a block card, but also next turn it gives us 1 more energy.
Cool.
That's kind of interesting. And then this one uses up all our energy, and then we gain 7 block for however many energy we used up. So obviously you could see these two pairing very well together.
I see. I was like, why doesn't it just say 3, but you can have more than 3 than it, I guess.
Yeah.
How many block is the biggest amount of block you've ever had? Oh, wrong way. Sorry.
So the last character has a particular card that just kind of breaks the entire energy economy of the game. And so I'm pretty sure I've had like 26 energy all at once.
Jesus. That's a lot of energy.
It is. It is so much energy that it's kind of pointless after a certain point, because it's just like, yeah, you play all the cards in your hand and that's it. That's all you can do.
Is this odd?
No, this is fine.
Hold hand.
Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card.
Someone pulled that off a gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's an avocado and a dead rat.
Yeah.
It's like the back of a subway.
And already right away we can see how strong Ritual Dagger is going to get, because that's a dead enemy.
And now it does 25.
Yep.
And if it scales up really aggressively like it is now, eventually like it's going to be like doing, like you said, 60 damage, and that's enough to like kill most things pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes a lot of like regular enemy encounters basically like, it takes it from like a 5 or 6 turn encounter to like a 2-turner.
Yeah.
If you pull it early enough, I guess.
What is he called?
There's a shelled parasite. And he sucks and I hate him.
I still think he looked like an avocado.
He does look like an avocado. He healed 1 HP because he did 1 HP to us.
His bottom jaw joint is a little odd.
It is.
It's fine.
I don't have a good spot to play creative AI right now.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever died to in this game? Gremlins?
It is very easy to have stupid deaths as the Watcher, the last character, for reasons that we will see next time this game comes up.
I'm just gonna ask: does she just play pretty precariously?
Yes, it is very much a glass cannon of a character.
This dude's annoying.
This dude is annoying.
I want him dead.
Yeah, there's a reason I said I hate him. It wasn't just because it was funny.
I don't know. You can just hate something for any number of reasons.
I can.
I can hate him because he looks like a stupid avocado.
Mm-hmm. We're getting him, slowly but surely. The nice thing is he does not get any stronger. So if you can block him, you can block him.
Okay.
There.
Yay. I'm dead.
Glacier's kind of fun. Gain 7 block and channel 2 frost. Or get another defragment.
Question mark.
Question mark. Free shot?
Friend.
Yeah, okay, sure. Ooh. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it.
What's that bottom thing under the shard thing you were just on?
This?
Oh, I was like, is that milk? Also, there's a friend from a certain other game. Sunflower.
Yeah, it's a happy flower.
He's so happy. Waffle. Who's Lee?
I don't know.
Why'd you leave your waffle here? It's a dumb place to leave a waffle.
Maybe the merchant robbed him.
Just a straight up, like, I don't know. For some reason, my brain went to Majora's Mask, even though it was the mask merchant who got jumped.
Anyways, I also bought a power potion there. I'm hoping that has something clutch that will help us get through the boss here.
Okay. Are you still pretty nervous?
Yes. I'm going to upgrade creative AI just to lower the cost by 1.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Another question mark. Oh, gross.
Dang. We didn't get the thing. The event lets us turn the golden idol into a bloody idol.
How are you gonna do that?
I honest to God do not remember the text of the event because I barely read them. But instead of making enemies drop more gold, whenever you gain gold, you heal a little bit.
Oh.
And that's nice, because passive healing is just good.
I just assume like it becomes a bloody idol because someone got bludgeoned with it.
Maybe.
It's like if you take your Oscars trophy and just kill someone with it.
Yeah.
I do not like the pointy friend.
That friend?
Yes. His shape is weird and bad.
Oh, our ritual dagger does 25 damage per. So now it does 30 damage per.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Quirky.
Do you like SpaghettiOs?
Not really. It's a texture thing.
Do you like Chef Boyardee ravioli?
Slightly more so.
I used to eat that a lot growing up. That shit, bussin'.
On God.
But I mean, nowadays when I make ravioli, I prefer like, cause all Chef Boyardee raviolis is just like beef. I like, usually a cheese or like a spinach.
I feel like a cheese ravioli would straight up implode me.
You've had cheese raviolis.
Yeah, I know, but like, just the thought of that sounds very unappealing right now.
Oh, that's valid. You're having some tum-tums issues.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Oh, and he's dead. Yay. He was a lot easier to deal with.
He was. It is because our deck is better now. So this is an interesting card. Lose 1 focus, but gain 1 strength and dexterity. I'm not going to do that because we have a fair amount of block coming from Frost Orbs right now. But this is very good if you do not care about your orbs and you're going for stuff like claws or streamlines. I could also take another cool-headed, but like, why at this point?
Yeah.
I'll fight an elite because why not?
Oh,
Gremlin leader.
the little guys. They're so small. They're so good.
And we get a perfect opportunity to use creative AI turn 1, which is awesome. And actually, I'm just going to play the attack potion. And we'll do that one, I guess.
Punch the shit out of a gremlin.
Yeah. And then we'll just play that.
Is the gremlin leader blocking? Is that what that means?
Blocking and buffing.
Oh, because that's it. That's what the fire bit meant. Oh, you got Hello World.
I did. I'm not going to play it.
Will that stay in your deck between fights? Like between once you kill these guys and move on?
No.
Oh, thank God. Just doesn't fill your deck with trash or...
No. That would turn creative AI from a good card into a borderline unusable card.
I like the gremlin leader's stick. Oh, God.
Here it comes.
He looks like he needs to... Oh, what is that friend with the stick?
Oh, that's a fat gremlin. Have we not seen him before?
I don't think so. He's fat.
Yeah.
What's he holding?
He's holding a big old mallet. His whole deal is he does just a little bit of damage every turn, but also he applies 1 weak to you every turn.
Oh. His mallet's all screwed up too.
Yeah. Also, we pulled buffer, so we could completely ignore this guy's attack if we didn't kill him.
I like how they have it so he's holding it up behind his back so they don't obscure his face.
Also, you want to know something niche? You see this little skull icon minion? Or fatal things only apply to non-minion enemies. So if I kill one of these guys with Ritual Dagger, it does not upgrade this card's damage.
Is it just because, these guys are baby wimps?
Because otherwise you could farm them, basically, is the idea.
Oh.
Not necessarily with this card, but with certain other cards. But yeah, we'll pull Zap here. Really want to get that guy out of the way.
Did the gremlin leader bring the friends?
Yes. So the gremlin leader will alternate between bringing in gremlins, strengthening them, and attacking. My goal is to take care of as many individual gremlins as possible. Yeah, because I believe if the gremlin leader has no gremlin friends, they will always try to summon more, or they will just buff themselves.
And that's like a waste of a turn for them. Kinda.
It just buys more time for you to kill them, basically, because they do a lot of damage on their own, but we're just not seeing that right now because they don't have a chance to attack. Hi, hello world.
Wally moment.
Yeah.
Rally. Fat gremlin and an angry gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
If you kill their leader, do the little guys stay?
The little guys run away. That's the main thing that minion means.
Yeah, I thought I read that. I just wasn't sure.
No, that's valid. I'm gonna play machine learning first. And then we can just bonk and bonk and bonk. Okay. And bonk. Gremlin leader giving this guy extra strength is funny to me in concept because you can give them extra strength just by hitting them. So like I just imagine the gremlin leader walks up and just like pokes them a couple times.
With like a little stick.
Yeah, so this is what an attack looks like from gremlin leader, by the way.
Oh.
It's always a ×3, and because they give themselves strength, that's like even worse.
I was just thinking all back to the thing we were talking about. He has a little gremlin pokey stick. Like it's designated.
Yeah. Okay, not terribly helpful, but not the worst. This might be a good time to play our block potion, which just gives us 12 block. Nice. And
Look at the tip of his dagger as it moves.
oh, that's weird. I don't like that.
I think it's something wrong with his model, or it's supposed to be like he's holding two daggers, but I'm pretty sure it's just something wrong with his model.
There's probably something wrong with the model.
Sorry to keep pointing out things that are like graphically a little odd.
This game is just graphically a little odd, but it plays like butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we did survive. Huzzah.
And you did.
Should I have waited for Ritual Dagger? Maybe.
You got an egg.
I did.
What is the
This is
egg
my
do?
second egg, actually.
Where's the egg?
Whenever we add an attack into our deck, we upgrade it.
Where's your other egg?
It's the frozen one.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, and then there's also a toxic egg.
Can you get rancid eggs?
No. Unfortunately not. Genetic algorithm works kind of like Ritual Dagger, where it permanently builds up over the course of a run. Right now, it just gains 1 block. But then every time we play it, it increases this card's block by 2. So like by the end of the game, you can have this blocking for like 100.
Jesus.
If you get it early enough, which at this point, I'm going to say too little too late. Okay, very nervous about this. We'll upgrade to defrag.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ma.
Mahu. Whoa, gay.
I'm sorry, I just might want to do that.
It's okay, I love you.
Is it okay to do that on camera, or is that too gay?
No, it's fine.
Ooh.
Okay, power potion.
He has no head. So no head.
Yeah. Capacitor here is interesting. This gives us 2 more orb slots.
Ooh.
And honestly, I'm okay with taking that. So we'll defrag, we will defrag again, and then we'll capacitor, and then we'll play cool-headed. Technically, I shouldn't have played cool-headed there just in case creative AI popped up, but yeah.
Minion.
Yep.
They're like little friends of the one I did not like.
Yeah.
The one has the onion and chives, and the other one has a knife.
Yeah, so this one is going to steal...
Your thing.
Yeah, it's going to steal creative AI. So honestly, I'm just going to play Ritual Dagger on him right now.
And they're minions.
They are, yes.
Minions. I'm remembering.
But yeah, now Yep, there goes creative AI, but it's good because we prepped for this.
Do you think you stand a chance?
I think so.
Okay.
This guy gets scary.
I'd believe it. What, isn't there only like 3 like full floors and then the final boss?
Yes.
So this is like halfway-ish.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is 2/3 of the way. Because we can't fight Heart yet. Okay, so creative AI is back in our deck. Technically, this guy could still steal it because he has not stolen a card yet. But I'm not going to target him because I really need to start damaging the big guy. Because otherwise this fight will never end because he can summon more. Okay, perfect. We got it off. Our claws are starting to build up just a little bit. No point in dual casting there. Okay. Now things get scary. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna zap. And charge battery. And
Are you gonna be able to
just double block? I will survive, but this is gonna hurt.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's hyper beam.
He shot it out of his freaking belly button.
Mm-hmm. Sure, we'll play that.
And then is he incapacitated for a little bit?
For this turn, yeah. And then I think there's a couple more turns before he can do that specific thing again.
But could he do smaller attacks?
He can.
You.
Okay, now that we've got his other minion out of the way, I'm not as worried because we can just channel a bunch of frost and hopefully that will be enough. Yeah.
Might as well. Defending's not bad.
Yeah. Defending is not bad, but also attacking is not bad.
Yeah.
It is a matter of balance.
I just feel like right now defending is a pretty good idea if you can.
Yeah.
Because you're a little spicy.
But also I want to finish the fight because he keeps getting stronger.
Yo boy yoy. Claw.
Is this the time for bias? It might be.
Okay, I would say do it.
Yeah.
It's either you die or you die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you were destined to die right then and there if you didn't use it, but like...
No, but it is entirely possible.
Yeah.
Okay. We do win here, which is awesome.
Loop.
Loop is nice. At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your next orb. So it's like, at the start of our turn, whatever orb is here just gets activated.
Okay.
So, in this case, it would give us 8 block for free. That would have been nice a while ago. Okay.
He's dead.
Now I feel bad for ragging on Bias Cog earlier because it just saved our life.
That's okay. It has, from what I understand, a lot of drawbacks, and it's good in like situations.
Mm-hmm. It also has a unique synergy with another rare card that we have not seen yet. Because it's a rare card that gives you 1 artifact, so it negates a debuff. It can negate the downside of this card, so it just gives you 5 focus.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I kind of don't love these, but I'll take machine learning.
Bird cage.
At the start of each combat, channel 1 plasma. That's interesting. Birdcage removes 2 cards from our deck. So we could get rid of both of our strikes because they're dead weight. Or we can get a little extra energy at the start of our turn, but we can no longer obtain potions. That's really bad. Not only because we have no potions right now, but also because this basically does the same thing.
Are you going to do birdcage?
I don't know. I want to do plasma because I want to show off plasma. Not necessarily because it's the best choice here.
Okay. It's the donut and the diamond.
Yeah.
The donut with the boobs.
Mm-hmm.
If we get to it, you'll see.
Yes. I'm going to go the route that goes through both shops.
Okay.
So we can remove our last 2 strike cards.
Okay.
That is my plan.
It's the guy.
Literally, what do you mean?
What is the Uzi dude from Binding of Isaac?
Oh, Gish?
It's Gish.
Fun fact, Gish is originally from a little game called Gish.
Was Gish good?
I don't know. I've never played it.
At Edmund McMillan. Tell us if it's good.
Also, this is a plasma orb. At the start of your turn, gain 1 extra energy. So we now have 4 energy this turn. If we evoked more plasma, we could have 5 energy or 6. And whenever you evoke this orb, you gain 2 energy. So I think there are setups with this character with like smaller plasma focused decks that can literally play infinite amounts of cards per turn.
Jesus.
That being said, there's only like a couple cards that can even give you plasma in this game. It is the rarest of the orb types. We'll play a machine learning. We'll do a cool-headed. We'll do a charge battery. And we'll just attack both these guys. Have we seen these before?
I don't think so. I didn't recognize them when we showed up.
So these are Darklings.
Also, I think the background seems different. I don't know. I remember it being like really bony. This is very not quite that.
I don't know. It looks normal to me.
It's blue still.
Yeah. Either way, these guys' whole deal is you have to kill all of them pretty much all at once, because if you kill him and then other enemies are still alive, he has 2 turns before he comes back at half health.
Oh, gross. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a weird dry bone sitch.
It is, yeah. So like it's very much a test of like your spread damage capability.
I take my spine.
What about your spine?
I'm stretching it.
Oh.
Sitting up. Tall. Scrunch. Tall.
I wish we could move this camera back more.
Yeah, it's like as far back as it can go.
Yeah. That's okay. That's an issue for another day.
Sorry, I'm just screwing around. Well, you killed the friends.
Yeah. Sorry, I like spaced out there. Time to play the game.
By the room. Is there an oopie?
I don't know. So like, if I kill this guy with Ritual Dagger, does the dagger get upgraded? I don't know.
You could see what's the worst that's gonna happen. You lose it for this fight.
Did that work? It did not. Maybe it has to be the last one. That's cringe.
Well, now you know that at least.
Yeah. I think I knew that anyways. I just kind of forgore.
Forgore. You never forgore.
Me? Not even once.
You're like, home.
So yeah, if I don't kill these 2 by the end of this turn, then this guy is coming back.
Gross.
Spoiler alert, this guy's coming back.
Kill him faster then.
Yep. Yeah, this fight is especially tough with defect because you can't control where your lightning damage goes. And so, like, normally you can just set it up so, like, this guy has 4 HP and now I don't have to mess with him at all. But there's also a solid chance now that that just gets screwed up by lightning RNG.
I want to show you something.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
Estelle's just sitting on the bed, all snuggled up. Because I was like, where is that meow? Oh, she is behind us. Could this just be a never-ending mess?
Technically, yes.
Have you been stuck on them before?
I know I've died to them before, but that was mostly just because I wasn't prepared for Act 3.
Have you ever beaten a run with a deck you felt was super underprepared?
Yes. A lot of it, a lot of runs come down to like relics instead of actual cards sometimes. I shouldn't say a lot of runs, but like it happens sometimes.
Relics, do things that are helpful.
Yeah. Blizzard here is interesting. It deals damage equal to 3 times the number of frost channeled this combat to all enemies.
That seems helpful.
Yeah, that will scale very nicely with our ability to just get frost for free.
Those are weird friends.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen them before.
So these 2 guys will explode in 3 turns, and they deal 30 damage.
The last friend looks like a spiky succulent that goes brr, stab.
Well, his name is Spiker. His whole thing is he does attack sometimes, but most of what he does is he just builds up thorns, so you take more damage for attacking him.
Oh, gross.
That does not matter for this character because... Orb, yeah. These guys have exactly enough HP for Ritual Dagger to just win, which is very nice.
That is really funny. So wait, how you got 3 turns before they blow up?
Yes.
Okay. Little Torb moment.
I don't want to play Blizzard here because it's going to hit this guy and I'm going to take 3 damage.
Yeah. But you're throwing ice.
Yeah, I don't know.
At game developers, what are you thinking?
Implement the physical special split. All right, well, hopefully I get a damaging card next turn.
Otherwise, he's going to explode.
Yeah.
How much damage is he going to do when he explode?
30.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've got enough. Huzzah.
He's going to sploosh. But then he didn't.
And now I can literally just wait.
You're just going to, keep ending your turn?
I mean, I'll make sure I can block everything, but yeah, pretty much.
Defend.
Yeah.
Defend.
Okay.
Now end turn. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I can do, actually? I have just enough block to play this claw for free. Speed things up a little bit.
I don't know. I was just like, why not defend? It's fun. You got nothing else you can do. Yo, what does this funny button do?
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
What, the defendings? Or what'd you just do?
I channeled my lightning and that left him at 1 HP, but now I do not have lightning orb.
Oh.
Well, shucks.
If you hit him, are you gonna get 9 damage?
Yes.
You could.
Actually, now I'm gonna get 11 damage.
Zip.
There we go.
Zip zap.
Zip zap, I was taking the bap.
Uh-oh. That's not good. That's like...
You know, I didn't think about that before I said it, but yeah, no, that's really bad.
Microwave in the bathtub.
Chaos, if your plasma orb RNG is perfect can technically lead to infinites. You just have to pull plasma every single time.
Hypothetically, it could happen.
Yeah.
Store. Is this the same?
Hey, there's the toxic egg.
Yay! It looks like the egg from like the movie posters for Alien.
That's what I'm thinking too.
So real quick, is the shopkeeper the same guy?
I think so.
He just follows you or something?
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. Maybe it's like a nomadic race or something, but this guy is too colorful of a character to be the same like race as a different equally colorful guy.
It's not like a Nurse Joy situation.
No, there's no way.
Does he have a name?
I don't know.
It's Bibuloblo.
I have a choice here. I can either remove a strike or I can clone one of my cards. Or I could get a dex, but I want to clone one of my cards.
Do that. That'd be epic. What if you clone Creative AI?
That's the thing, is I can. I can also clone this Defragment Plus, which would be really good.
You could clone your strike.
I could.
Whoa,
I could actively pay money to undo progress made on honing my deck.
It would be funny.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
You should. I wonder if like people try and do like challenge runs where they just pick the worst freaking crap,
Oh, I'm sure.
or like just garbage mid things.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking.
Yeah, so this is the Writhing Mass. Every time we attack them, their intention is going to change.
He's swamp spaghetti and meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
So what is his intention? Is that the thing above his head?
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
So he's gonna stab ya.
Yeah. Which we can mostly block.
Did you take like 1 damage?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's like a few different intentions that they can cycle between. So, like if I do a claw, bam, now he's back to doing 7 times 3.
Yeah.
Now he's doing that, which is actually really bad.
Get the onion away.
Now he's back to doing 7 times 3.
That's still not nice.
I kind of just have to take it because otherwise he can do the status thing.
And the status thing is scarier.
The status thing is really bad. It adds a parasite into your deck permanently, which
like
is
forever, ever.
Yeah, which is a curse card. So you can pay to remove it, but if you transform or remove the parasite card, you lose max HP permanently.
Oh Jesus.
So like it's really mean. And so like I could technically deal 1 damage to him right now to change his intention, and it could be the less damage and I would block it, or it could be the parasite. So I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah. Just tank the hit, I guess. What's HP for but not? Or what is HP but tank juice?
You know, when you're right, you are right. Stop trying to parasite me, loser.
There is an interesting language on the sprinkle can, I noticed. What is that? Is that Hebrew?
That is Hebrew. 32 damage sounds icky.
Okay.
10 damage sounds a little nicer.
I'm just interested why it has Hebrew.
I don't know.
That's not like a bad thing. I was just like, wait, huh? When I was just, staring about, watching you try not to die to spaghetti.
I do have buffer here, which is nice. But if I play buffer, I would lose it immediately. So like...
I go kiss the cat.
Okay.
It's really important. I'm back from my adventure.
Welcome back.
He just kind of sat there and let me kiss her.
Hmm. Okay.
Pull up my pants.
It's doing 10 times 3, which is icky.
30 damage.
I get capacitor as a power, which is awesome.
Are you worried about this guy?
A little bit. I'm not necessarily worried about dying to him. I'm just worried about taking a lot of damage to him.
You know how like you die in this game and you just kind of immediately like land face first on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Someone should make a mod, and it might already exist, of it, instead of just, you know, laying on the ground like that, you're laying in the Family Guy death pose.
Oh, I'm sure it exists. There is a relatively active modding scene for this game.
I'm gonna actually Google it, because I think that would be funny.
Oh, that's so mean.
What is it? Oh.
He's gonna parasite me, and the only way I can stop it is Ritual Dagger. Which I would like to save for the end, but I also don't want to get fucking parasited.
Someone's had the idea. I don't think it exists yet. There's like a tweet joking about it, and someone's like, please, please, please. Yay.
Okay,
You did it.
that wasn't too bad. I'm
just-
kind of bummed about Ritual Dagger, but it's whatever. I'm gonna be real, I don't really think we need a Dark Orb at this point. So we will save that for another day.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Tesseract. Is a tesseract just like a 4-dimensional object?
It is a specific, like, 4-dimensional shape. It's the same way as saying, like, a cube is a 3-dimensional object.
Oh. I remember that rabbit hole we went down of like multi-dimensional Rubik's cubes.
Yeah.
Violence. Madness.
Honestly, purity might not be bad here, just in case creative AI gives us some garbage. But madness is also really good.
I think it's funny because it's like purity, madness, violence.
Yeah, you can also sacrifice some HP to get like more cards to choose from there.
Go, it's a person.
Oh god, okay.
It's a Sneeple.
It's the worst.
What are they called?
This is Reptomancer, and I hate them.
I think I've asked that a couple times, but then I always just go, it's the Sneeple.
Reptomancer killed one of our previous runs.
Oh, yeah. Got them floaty sticks.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna groove.
Don't like that.
Wood.
Her?
I thought it would be funny to say. Way. Can't I say things?
You sure can. I would also like to remind you, you have the right not to say things. Okay.
Like losing the game.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I thought of it immediately.
We have to sacrifice Ritual Dagger, ironically.
That's a minion, gross.
Yeah. These specific minions will deal a little bit of damage their first turn of existing, and then a lot of damage their second turn existing, and then stop existing. But she will constantly summon them. This fight is brutal.
I like how some of the cards are like the other people, but that's probably because that card can affect everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the Ironclad.
Yeah.
That card.
Yep. Okay. This is where we want her. Stuck summoning daggers. Yeah, also the daggers can add wounds into your deck, and that's a whole fucking mess. Just, no one likes Rectomancer.
I'm sitting dangerously. Your animations are silly.
Yeah.
She giving you like 3-4 wounds,
Yeah.
and that's not nice.
Yeah. It is making life a little bit difficult.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, Sneeple. Snurpin.
I really want creative AI to give us more orb slots here so we can block more. Ooh, that is also a good option. Electrodynamics. Lightning now hits all enemies.
Oh, swag.
And it channels to lightning. So, like, yeah. Oh, and we get a couple claws.
I was trying to think of a word for snake person instead of snake people.
Oh, yeah?
That's why I went snurpin.
Snurpin?
That's not right. Snursin.
Snursin.
A snake person.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we barely survived that.
But we did live.
Hey, speaking of, there's electrodynamics. Consume is also a really interesting card. You lose 1 orb slot, but you gain 3 focus.
Oh,
So you have less orbs, but the orbs you do have are better.
I see.
If we had a capacitor in our deck, I would totally take that. But I'm going to take electrodynamics because our boss fight is 2 enemies, and I would like to kill them both.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. I am not entirely convinced that we're going to win, but I know it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we get a free removal. Say goodbye, strike.
And then chest. We got a couple free, like, moving forwards.
Can no longer become weakened. That's nice.
What is that?
This is the transient.
He's trans?
Yeah.
I mean, he's like a torso and limbs.
Yeah. The transient's whole deal is that when they lose HP, they will lose that much strength for that turn. And after 5 turns, they just die.
That's why they have 999 health.
Yeah. So you just have to survive for 5 turns, basically.
And is he pretty tough?
He can be. It's basically a combination of like whether you have enough blocking and or DPS.
So even though the fights on the 3rd level or like the third stage are hard, a lot of it seems to be like testing your deck.
Yes, and that's why it's hard.
Because if you just like kicked everyone's butt and then got to the boss, your deck might not be what it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's like a fair fight. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Also, that buffer just saved us like 5 damage. Wow.
Madness.
Sure. Oh, I should have waited to play that until I played defragments, but it's fine. I'll play this defragment and then pull this attack potion. Do we have any 0 costs down here? Yeah. Okay, we'll do an all for one. We'll pull these guys back. We'll do one of those. We'll do a zap, and we'll do a claw. And now we're not taking any damage this turn.
Yay. When does he die? In 3 turns?
This is his 3rd turn, so I think it's 2 turns now.
Right.
Yep.
That's with the spark in his chest and on the bottom of his health bar.
Bias cognition is actually excellent here because
he's dead soon.
Yeah. Long term is not an issue right now. We'll do a ball lightning.
Jesus, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was like worried for a moment, but then all your orbs did things.
It's all up to the orbs. Hey, we get another electrodynamics. Kind of redundant at this point, but you know, it's nice. Might as well. And that's the transient. There is an achievement for actually killing him.
Have you ever been close?
I think the closest I've gotten is like 300.
Dang. What's the explosion? What's the achievement? Do you know?
I don't know. Also, hey, look, capacitor.
Yay.
That is fucking awesome.
And a friend.
Yeah. We could get another one too, actually.
Hand of greed. Blind. Oh, Melter, that's the orb, and he's dead.
If we had enough money for this, I would 100% buy it. Whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP.
Oh, Jesus. That seems based.
Yeah, that's really, really good with creative AI for obvious reasons. Yeah.
I like seeing the enemies becoming dead in the cards. It's nice. It's cathartic.
And now we might as well buy a barrage because we can have up to 9 orbs at once.
He has a floaty friend. Above him.
Weird.
Or maybe that's just the room because I saw there was another floaty thing in there.
That might just be the room.
Yo!
This is a Spire growth. This would be another fight that would be amazing to use an artifact potion on, but unfortunately we don't have one anymore.
Still gonna make them dead though.
Hopefully. This can be a little tricky, specifically because of this debuff. So now, at the end of our turn, we take 10 damage.
Oh.
It doesn't take it directly from our health, thankfully, but yeah, it's still 10 damage that we have to block, plus however much damage he does. So it adds up. I am not playing Ritual Dagger yet. I want to make it stronger. Is that greedy? Maybe. More orbs. See, this is why I was so hyped to have so many.
Because it's swag. Yo, you should strike.
You know what? Why not? Huzzah.
Yay.
We got the Ritual Dagger kill. I don't need any of these.
Fire. We're almost there. Well, you're almost there. You're doing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here being like, whoa, look at that. Whoa, that looks like an onion.
It does.
Yo, that looks like the thing from the first floors.
Yeah, it basically is. It's like
Bigger.
a messed up version of it. It's called the Maw.
What are the other ones called?
Jawworms.
So he's a big jawworm. He's also floating. Oh, but yeah, there's the floaty thing that the shopkeeper had.
Yeah, apparently that's just in the background.
Floaty orb town.
Aha. Our ginger came in handy because he tried to weaken us. Also, wow, we pulled so many cards that turn. Good lord.
Ritual dagger. Don't. Don't.
It'd be funny though. Oh, that was stupid. I have 14 block because of Horncleat. That was a waste of energy.
It happens.
My bad. My wife.
Oh, wow.
Him. But yeah, just like the jawworm, the maw here will gradually build up strength, but they do so at a much faster rate. So it's even more dangerous. Yeah, we'll play a buffer. Sure. Can finally get that plasma.
Are you gonna heal at the next friend?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't really have anything left that I particularly want to upgrade.
And it's now or nothing.
Yep.
Now or nothing. No for nothing.
Why are you talking about nothing?
I wonder if even that's gonna be picked up by the freaking microphone.
No way. Not to be a downer, but not a fucking chance.
Hello, world.
Hello, world.
My hand is full.
We play the bias cog. We get that. That's a bunch of damage. That's a bunch of damage. And ritual dagger. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Actually, all three of these are good, but loop is the best, I think.
Sleep. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. So
All
now you
right.
get to see the boobs.
Yeah, they're supposed to be hands, but yes. Or like little goofy arms. But yeah, this is Deca and Dona. Deca does a bunch of damage and debuffs you, and Dona mostly just buffs both of them. So I always like to go for Dona first. They also both start with 2 artifact, which is a pain.
They're funny. I think for like a boss before the final boss, they're really funny.
They're really weird. I don't understand the weird, like, abstract geometry motif going on here, but it's whatever, I guess.
The heart is silly.
The heart was just feeling a little goofy. Might as well just play Ritual Dagger and get it out of the way.
He's like, I want a boob, don't I? I'm sorry. You can tell that those are not nip-nops, but the, just holes.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to say words in a certain way so YouTube doesn't get mad.
Also, I just realized those holes go completely through the appendage because you can see his leg when it swings past it. That's kind of weird.
He was crucified for the donut sins.
He was. I'm going to save madness for hopefully something that actually matters. Okay, we're gaining a good amount of orbs here. We are doing okay for now, but these guys scale with strength very quickly, so I need to take out Dona sooner rather than later.
You're dazed because of Twitter.
Yeah.
Do you need to focus? Focus?
No, this is fine.
Okay. If I spout nonsense, it's fine.
Yeah. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have married you.
So if I say Deca would, how would that make you feel?
I feel like you would fit in. You would fit in right at home with Frost Prime's Twitch chat.
Who's Frost Prime?
That's the guy I watched play Slay the Spire. Goofy.
Oh, I did forget people's names. I just recognize faces.
That's okay.
He's the blonde friend.
He is. Also, look at this, right? I've got all my orbs set up. Here's Barrage.
Dang.
And there's Dona out of the way.
Dona, more like Don't Buy.
Got him, man.
Yeah, I'm so good with words.
Blizzard doing a little bit of work there. And that is the end of our defect run here.
We did it. There was a couple moments where it seemed like...
It was a little sketchy here and there, but honestly, that was a pretty solid run.
And it's the friend.
Yep, there's the heart.
The heart looks Have you ever in like biology class seen like a creature heart?
Yeah.
It looks like one of those. It's just like needs blood, even though you can see it's pulsing.
Mm-hmm.
Victory lays down.
We got our new unlocks. Okay, so we get rebound, which is like the next card you play that turn also shows up next turn. Equilibrium, which gives you block and then you keep your hand for next turn. And Echo Form, which is maybe the strongest card in the game. You only get one chance to play it because if you don't play it right away, it goes away. And it costs all your energy. But after that, the first card you play each turn is played twice.
Oh, dang.
Which is like insane. But yeah, that was the defect. How do you feel about them compared to the other two so far?
They seem easier. Like a learning curve, but once you get it, they seem easier.
I would agree. I think they've got a lot of different like avenues to success. And granted, we saw like a lot of things click together really well in that run. That's not always the case, but this is the character that I have like the highest ascension unlocked for on my like main account. Like this is the one I am the best at, I think.
Yo.
Now we just have to get an Ironclad win at some point. We'll do the Watcher next time, and then we'll circle back to Ironclad.
Why doesn't the Watcher get a mark on there?
The Watcher was not originally a part of the game. They were added later.
Oh, that's weird.
It is weird.
You're not special.
No. But yeah, that was Slay the Spire Part 3 on Roguelike Roulette here. If you enjoyed, be sure to let us know. And thank you for watching.